Jacob Gadlai Zuma, one of the most controversial leaders in South Africa's history, loved by some, blamed by others. But how do we actually rate Zuma's presidency? Today, we break it down into key categories: leadership, economy, corruption, foreign policy, social impact, and we score him out of 10. When Zuma took office in 2009, he was seen as the people's president, humble, singing, dancing, connected to the grassroots. He brought charisma and energy to politics, but governance, that's where cracks showed. His administration was accused of being indecisive, chaotic, and overly dependent on the patronage networks. Cabinet reshuffles were frequent. 12 finance ministers in less than 10 years. That instability hurt investor confidence. South Africa's economy under Zuma struggled. Growth fell below 2% for much of his presidency. Unemployment climbed to over 27%, and government debt ballooned. The infamous Nene Gate scandal in 2015, firing Finance Minister Nhlanhla Nene, sent the rand into free fall overnight. On the flip side, Zuma did oversee some infrastructure expansion and social grant increase that helped the poor. This is the category Zuma will always be remembered for. The Gupta family, state capture, Nkandla, and endless scandals. Billions of rands allegedly looted from state-owned enterprises like Eskom and Transnet. The Zondo Commission later confirmed much of this. Zuma denies wrongdoing, but the legacy of corruption under his watch is undeniable. Zuma's governance did expand social welfare. More South Africans gained access to electricity, water, and housing. The child support grant reached millions. He also rolled out free higher education in 2017, though critics argue it was a desperate political move after the #FeesMustFall protest. Still, for the poorest South Africans, Zuma made a real difference. Zuma was active internationally, strengthening ties with BRICS. He pushed for South-South cooperation and positioned South Africa as a voice for the developing world. But on the downside, his administration was often seen as inconsistent and sometimes damaging to South Africa's global reputation, especially during crises like the ICC withdrawal attempt. By the end of his presidency in 2018, public trust was at an all-time low. Zuma left office under pressure from his own party, the African National Congress. For many, his time in power symbolized missed opportunities, economic decline, and entrenched corruption. Yet for others, Zuma remains a hero of the poor, a champion who spoke their language and resisted elitist politics. Let's tally it up. Leadership, 4 out of 10. Economy, 3 out of 10. Corruption, 1 out of 10. Social development, 6 out of 10. Foreign policy, 5 out of 10. Public trust, 4 out of 10. That's a total of 23 out of 60, or just about 3.8 out of 10. Jacob Zuma's presidency was a paradox. A leader loved for his personality and grassroots connections, but remembered for corruption, economic mismanagement, and broken trust. His legacy? Complicated, controversial, and still dividing South Africa today. Jacob Zuma, a president who danced with the people but left the nation heavily baggaged. Do you agree with our rating? Comment below and don't forget to subscribe for more African political documentaries.